because there's like glockenspiels and ukuleles, and
Yeah.
I think it's the first album I've seen that lists a AA battery as an instrument.
Oh, yes.
Was that for a slide or?
Yeah, that was for a slide. The guitar player that we had at the time, Aaron, he'd come up with a slide part for a song called Sea Creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were recording it, and he said, "Oh, crap, I forgot my slide. I got to find something." And so I was just throwing things at him, like drink bottles and all sorts of things. And he eventually found a AA battery,
right,
and using that as a slide. He's like, "Hey, this works."
Yeah, it's a fun little thing to have listed on the instruments
when he was playing that, he specifically said to me, "Make sure in the album credits I'm listed for playing AA battery."
And at the Enigma, are you going to be pulling out the distortion pedals and
of course
turning it up to 11?
Of course.
That gig is looking like it's going to be a great one too.
And we've got a show in 2 weeks. We're at Happy Sally, which is a new venue for us.
Where's Happy Sally?
On Perry Street. It's,
I don't know any of these.
Yeah, I know. It's even too trendy for us.
Too trendy for you.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Oh dear, too trendy for you. I don't think so. Well, you'll be there and you'll be setting the trend. And you'll take this as far as it can go, of course.
Of course.
It's a big part of your life.
Absolutely. Yeah, music's been a big part of my life since I was, I guess, like when I was 3 years old, and I discovered Mum and Dad's tape collection and started ripping it apart. And since then, I've...
You didn't tape over it.
Yeah, worse than taping over. I took the tape out of the cassette tapes.
Why?
And just because I
Never
was...
a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, I was 3 years old, in my defense, and I knew that it got a reaction. And
you've been destroying music ever since.
Absolutely, because it gets a reaction.
Funny,
I can't quite believe this is actually happening to me. You took me somewhere something to cling to, and we'll find our way home, find our way home in the morning.
Well, that's very interesting, gentlemen. It's not often you hear dilated pupils in the lyrics of a song, is it? More's the pity. And now the second song is Dreams.
Just listening in on that, and you were saying it's been a while since you've heard that track.
Yeah, that was probably like the first time I've listened to that song since the album came out. Because as I was saying off air, you know, when you're creating something and you're just working really, really hard to make it as good as you can, and then you finally put it out there and you can't work on it anymore, and then all of a sudden your mind just switches to, oh, that's wrong, this is terrible, I should have changed this, and so I just don't listen to it, and you know, but yeah, I was really surprised when I was listening to it before, and I was like, I really enjoy it. But yeah, Lenny, you're kind of the same as well with your when you're working on music.
Generally, yeah, I can't listen to something I've written.
Yeah.
So.
That's it. Once it's out, it's done. Or
yeah,
it's that dichotomy of just either trying to remember how to play the song, so you have to listen to it constantly, or never wanting to hear it again.
Yeah. And you also get reviews coming in like that saying, oh, you know, this was the weak point of the album, or you know, this was produced badly, or this was sung badly, and you just get like, oh, I should have foreseen this.
Yeah, don't read the reviews.
No, don't.
Yeah.
Cameramen, there's something very interesting going on with you, gentlemen. Very promising indeed.
Oh, excellent. And
Yeah.
that Keys to the City sounds like a great gig with every band has a keyboard player. I think, is that the thing?
Well, the other headlining acts, from what I can tell, are not just going to be playing keyboard, they're going to have a guitar as well.
Oh,
and
nice.
we are just infinitely jealous.
We can invest in one. If you there's time, we can teach him how to play a guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can ask to borrow it and try it out from
Exactly.
whoever has one.
We still
Yeah.
have one practice left. We should
We
be able
s-
to
yeah.
lock it down.
Yep. All right.
You have to bust out the 80s guitar moves then. That's half of
absolutely.
the effort of learning the instrument.
Yeah. It doesn't matter what you play, it's just how you look when you use it.
Now, will the new Cameramen banner that did a little social media appearance be appearing?
We hope so.
Oh, Lenny's laughing.
The banner was Lenny's idea.
Oh, great. That's going to look good. You need something big behind stage.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Well, I haven't actually seen the banner in person yet. I've only seen the photo on Facebook, so I'm hoping it looks fantastic. And yeah,
We know that it looks
we
fantastic.
will look fantastic. Absolutely, 100% without a shadow of a doubt.
So when's the official unveiling for it, Lenny?
I'm assuming the first gig on the 14th of July.
Oh, beautiful.
So what we've got here, we saw an article in the Courier the other day, and I was talking about the lack of venues for bands in the hills to play.
Yep.
Yeah, so
What sparked that?
yeah, what's sparked it? Yeah, really, yeah. So
I think there's a lot of great performers, and there's a lot of people who really want to see live music.
that's it. It all sort of starts a scene as such, doesn't it? If everyone's going out to local, venues and local produce, local bands, it all, like I said, it all just becomes.
Yeah,
like your
I
own
think it's
little
I think
niche
it's
sort of scene something.
yeah, and it's really it's a great sense of community. I mean the band scene in itself is a great community because
Yeah.
everyone in other bands are all your friends and you really get along. But it's also it's a great reason to go to a licensed venue that isn't drinking or gambling as well, which is always important. Not that I'm knocking those things, but
It's always nice to have a change, isn't it?
yeah, exactly.